Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor, all praises, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor goes out to the apostles and elders that rule well. Peace, blessing, grace, and safety goes out to all I came around the world, preaching and teaching His word and truth and in sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, all your call from the Men of Valley, South Carolina camp, coming back with another lesson. And this one is going to be entitled, all right, we got to go through hell to get to heaven, man. All right, because all those brothers, want us and our families to be delivered. All right. We want to be righteous. We want to have the law, statutes, and commandments written in our inward parts. We want to be of that elect, but we got to go through this tribulation period. All right. It's harsh. It's rough. All right. We in this flesh, born in Babylon the Great, America. Never experienced hardships like that's what's coming up. We're used to electricity, running water, eating when we want. All right, but we have to go through these things to get to the kingdom of heaven. All right, and that's just something I'm meditating on because brothers are going into the perilous times is coming. All right, so hey, it's something to help you battle those thoughts if you're worried or nervous. Is that we have to go through these things to get to the kingdom. Adawan Ratazah, we are that elect. All right, so we have to go through what Jacob's trouble, man, and other things like that to get the kingdom, to get the law, statutes, and commandments written in you, to be on the right hand side of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right, to be the righteous rulers in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so let's grab some scriptures, and I don't want to rock this out. This is uplifting. This is Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, these are the times that's coming up, Jacob's trouble. All right, we have to go through these things. All right, that time that is like no other. That time that is written in Daniel's like is written no time like before since the was on the earth. Matter of fact, let me grab that because we got to go through these things to get that kingdom, to get that reward. The Most High went through it, you know. It's Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, so the elect is going to be delivered. It's written. All right, that the elect is going to be delivered and saved out of these calamities. Going to be saved from the thermonuclear fire, saved from taking the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. All right, times are going to get so bad that Michael the archangel going to have to stand up for the Israelites, the elect of the nation. But these things have to come. All right, these things must come to pass, as Yahweh Shah said. He had to go through his tribulation, all right, and we got to go through ours. I don't want to rock that we are written in the book of life to be the elect, all right. So with that being said, all right, having knowing that we have to go through these tribulations, it should ease your spirit a little bit because it's going to be all right. If you are that elect, you're going to go through those hard times and you're going to get delivered because it is written. But what? Got to keep in mind, you got to go through them. Romans 8:18, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. See? The sufferings of these times are not going to be compared to the kingdom, man. All right? Not going to be compared to living on these many mansions. The sufferings of this time and the sufferings that are to come in the future time. All right? The race riots, the famines, the pestilence. All right? These things are not worthy to be compared with the glory. All right? With the being in the kingdom of heaven, the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. All right? So what really sparked this was Second Ezra, okay, was reading Second Ezra, the seventh chapter, and they was kind of going into that. So let's get it. The second Ezra 7:1, and when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights before. And he said unto me, Up, Ezra, and hear the words that I come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my God. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great, but put the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? So we got to go through these narrow times, these straightway paths. All right, these hard times. You got to go through these times to get to the good. All right. Verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field, and it's full of good things. And that's the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. The kingdom of heaven is a good city built and full of good and righteous things. Right. And how you gonna get to it? By going through these perilous times. Verse 7, the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand. Salakia. Let me read that over again. Salakia was verse. It says the entrance thereof is a narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. All right, so that's basically how this is in this walk. Okay, it's a narrow walk, but we have to walk this path to get to the kingdom of heaven. All right, this is a narrow path with fire on one side and water on the other side. So you fall off from this narrow path, and you're gonna perish. Verse 8, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? All right. So if we don't go through the danger that is before us, okay, that is before us to get to this great city, okay, allegorically speaking, how you gonna receive the inheritance, man? If you don't go through the narrow paths, go through the straight, go through these perilous times that's coming. All right, so it's a must that we go through these perilous times to get to the kingdom of heaven. All right, so I just wanted to bring that out. Don't want to make it too long. Just wanted to hit the point. Hey, we got to go through hell to get to heaven, man. All right, so brothers, stay strong, keep the faith. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Shalom.